being an accessory to the murder of Juliet Capulet and Romeo Montague. Friar Lawrence was the only person that knew the entire story of the Star-Crossed Lovers. Friar Lawrence was scared that these two powerful families would be furious if they found out he knew about their kids' love the whole time. Because he was the only one that knew, he had to kill the only people that could expose his knowledge of their love. He had to kill Romeo and Juliet. Friar Lawrence made sure the message about Juliet's death would not reach Romeo. He knew they would both end their lives without each other. Here is one piece of evidence we found. This is a quote from Friar Lawrence. "The green-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, chequering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels from fourth day's path in Titan's fiery wheels." Friar Lawrence explains that both good and evil is present in everything. This is a very random conversation to have, especially with Romeo. Friar Lawrence is also claiming that there's evil in himself. This proves he knows he is capable of doing something evil, something like murder. I have a question for the defendant, Friar Lawrence. Do you think the Capulets and Montagues would have been mad if they found out you never told them about their kids' feelings for each other?
Yes, both the Capulets and the Montagues are very rich families who have such a deep hatred for one another. If they found out that their only son and their only daughter got together, they would be absolutely furious.
Do you think they would have been especially mad because you didn't tell them about it?
Yes, I would have been dead. Deceased.
This is a villager that saw something we can use for the case. Did you see an exchange between Friar Lawrence and the apothecary?
I did. I noticed that the friar seemed like he didn't want to be noticed, and I also saw that the apothecary gave him a small bottle, but I can't confirm what it was.
Thank you. We have another piece of evidence that we'd like to introduce to the case. Juliet says, "Twist my extremes, and me this bloody knife shall play the umpire, arbitrating that which the commission of thy years and art could no issue of true honor bring." Friar Lawrence knew she'd give up her life for Romeo. By Juliet saying this, he realized how in love they were, so Romeo would likely do the same. Welcome to day 2 of the trial. I'm gonna question the defendant, Friar Lawrence. Did you know the plague was going around at the time you sent Romeo the message about Juliet?
Yes, I had heard news of the plague going around before I sent the messenger, and I knew that the message would probably not get there because of the plague.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Who all knew about Romeo and Juliet's secret marriage?
It was just the 3 of us. We kept it a secret from the Montagues and the Capulets.
We have one last piece of evidence that we would like to introduce to the case. Friar Lawrence says, "Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame. Thou copest with death himself to escape from it, and if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy." Friar Lawrence said this to Juliet. This proves he knew how things would turn out all along, and he had been planning to offer her this potion from the beginning. If it weren't for the friar, it would be impossible for Juliet to get the potion in the first place. I would like to call in another witness for questioning. Did you witness Friar Lawrence talking to a villager about where the plague was currently going around?
I did. I noticed Friar Lawrence talking to one of my good friends, and they were both aware of where the plague was.
Thank you.
You're welcome.